best going
Let's go now.
Yeah.
I have one. Can you fire it up?
It's like grease.
Probably. Yeah, we're here.
Why didn't I know that?
What? It's funny. Wanna visit or what?
I don't know, I just never thought to ask.
I need the link so I can share it.
Non faccio nei commentari delle ciche.
No, super. Da acum voi deschide și o alertă.
Ai vorbit știți eu.
Nu trebuie.
Ok?
Da, acum punem și pe... Punem linkurile pe story. Așteptăm lumea să intre.
Where do they come out of the next?
Pretty much. What the hell? I wasn't thinking, I didn't recognize what it was at first, but now you need that. You need some of that,
Got a whole propeller back in.
like GT or something.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is.
Got 2 moments.
What will the military come up with next?
I don't know. Hope just the word doesn't come here.
Yeah.
Rational mail, keep a mail.
You know what? You know what it means. My city, my team. So there's a big concept behind this season. Being a unitary city, trying to make the community and the team grow together with this new arena. And
Hey, since this is my city, my team, Rewind is one of our sponsors. Why they don't give us discounts when we cover it?
I will ask them.
That's when we need a discount, especially on them steaks. Charge full price on them steaks.
I'm gonna have a conversation about it.
Yeah, 50% off or something. At least. One free steak a month.
I could use a steak.
Yeah, so yeah, they
I
can.
haven't had steak in a long while if I think about it.
You deserve a steak from Rewind.
I never had one there.
But their menu is just
Yeah,
really good.
the best steak.
Yeah, their menu is good, y'all.
Wow.
Just ask Gigi. The best steak is in my mama's house.
I think everybody say their mama's house. That's food.
Yeah, always.
But everybody on the team got different
What?
restaurants. So like, I think Mark is saying Ramada. The restaurant in Ramada, he said they got the best steaks.
I live right next to it, but I would never went to that restaurant now.
He always goes there. He loves the food there.
Yeah, I saw on Instagram. But have you ever went there?
I've been there once. I ate the food once. I didn't get steak.
Also Eric goes there a lot. Also Eric goes there a lot from what I saw.
Yeah, Eric likes it too.
Salutare tuturor, văd că ați intrat câțiva.
I like that,
Așteptăm să mai intre lume și după aia o să-i dăm drumul. Would you like?
that restaurant that they have in Valley Felix.
Which one?
Rustic.
I think I'll go there too. I usually want for like the pools there, you know.
The Papanach is good.
Oh, that's good everywhere. I mean, my grandma makes the best.
Yeah, everybody look. They
Yeah.
people house, everybody got the best food, huh?
I mean, you grew up with your mama's food. We got 18 people until now, Kris. We're waiting like 5 more minutes.
You want me to put the countdown on again, or?
O să-ți trimit un mesaj. Să-ți trimit un mesaj.
Where'd you have the best food in Raleigh?
The best food in Aradia. I don't know.
Tough question.
I like a lot of places. Like I said, Rustic. I like.
That's
I like
out of the city.
That's still near Aradia. Piazza Nord.
Yeah, they got some good,
They got good food.
yeah, good meat actually.
I like Hano Kunaro,
Good stuff.
Due Fratelli,
What's your favorite pizza?
With what?
Margarita.
Really?
Yeah.
That's my favorite too.
Margarita, yo, classic. And the Hotel Stoker's restaurant.
Yeah, they got some good food there too.
Yeah, they got good food. I don't think I don't go to many other places unless I order or something.
Usually order from home, right?
Or we cook at home.
Yeah. We have 21 spectators until now. What do you think about this stretch of games we had over these past weeks? It's been pretty tough. What do you think about those?
We had a good result. I think that's the main thing about having any type of stretch of games. You can win the ones you're supposed to, steal some. Everybody's happy.
I mean, y'all guys played as a unit, work together every day, train hard.
Yeah, no, we're definitely getting better. I mean, it was rough starting out, trying to get chemistry and, build some type of, collectiveness between the guys. But, I mean, we're getting better. I don't think it's where it will be when, we get toward the end of the season, but we're definitely on the right track.
What do you think is the potential of this team?
I mean, we have our goals. Everybody wants to win the season, win the championship. So I mean, we're gonna work every day towards that. Continue to build with each other and try to, do something special, for us in the city and the fans.
As we talked before, when the live didn't start, what was you saying about the fans in this new arena?
Oh, yeah, man, the fans have really been showing out this season.
Yeah.
With the new arena, more seats, nobody expected this many fans to come to the games. How they've been attending, but
Even
they surprised the whole team. But,
even Gigi, Gavin Green, he told me last year that
you guys, man, you didn't think you would come out and support like you've been doing, but we don't.
we're just joking around.
But no, we definitely like having the fans, in attendance. How they've been, it's been real special to have everybody, behind us. definitely help. It's not only us playing, it's the fans too. So
What feeling did you have playing with them against Cholet? It was the biggest crowd we had so far in this season.
I mean, it was great. Every bucket they get loud. When Cholet misses, they get loud. So it's been great.
Even the timeouts were great when they're cheerleaders and big like for the cheerleaders. They are making the girls are making the job very good.
No, it definitely makes it easier for us. To just give our all on the court. We know that the fans have our back. So
it's a big thing. It's a big thing. Kris, we gotta speak louder. Pentru toată lumea vom avea o secțiune de Q&A la finalul episodului. Îl veți putea întreba pe Kris tot ce doriți.
They said they can't hear me?
Yeah, we have to talk louder.
Okay. I'll try.
When we didn't start yet, so it's just the warm up. Do you want to say something for the supporters that are live with us, Kris?
Thanks for tuning in, guys. You're here early, on time, very prompt.
We're here so we can start. First of all, I want to congratulate Kris for this stretch of games.
Thank you.
This winning streak that we started. But how are you feeling right now? What's your state of mind?
I'm feeling good. I'm just ready to keep going. The national team breaks are always, rough because we have downtime. There's not much for us to do. Everyone's anxious to get back on the court. So,
what does this time off mean for you guys?
Just more time to prepare, I guess. Keep building on top of what we're already doing. So we just want to try and stay focused and keep the course.
Yeah, we need some team building in this period, and we're gonna have one. How did you think? What do you think about the relations in this team? How you guys understand each other?
We have a good group of guys. Everyone is experienced. Everyone wants to win. Everyone wants to play the right way. So I don't think we have any bad feelings amongst the team. Everyone is pretty easygoing. So it's been easy to build chemistry and play well together.
This chemistry is built like you're a collective, a group that's very stick together, let's say. But what do you think about the relation between like the players and the community, the fans, this new arena? What do you think this relation means for you guys and for the city?
I don't know. Honestly, I can only speak on, from my perspective and what, we talk about in the locker room, but, we're definitely proud to be a part of, a new, I guess, era, you would call it.
Yeah, you can call it a new era.
Yeah, with everything that's going on in the city, so we just want to make everyone proud and do our job, I guess.
Yeah, that's what you guys are doing. And I think everybody enjoys seeing you play at this level and have a good time, have fun.
That's the most important. Have fun.
It's really, so far it's been a lot of fun, and I'm sure in the future it'll be even more.
Yeah.
So we talked a little about the team road so far, but the supporters, the fans are here to know you better, to get to know you better. What can you tell us about yourself? Well, how is Kris Richard as a person?
That's a tough question, though. Like, we don't have Q&A or something? They can ask questions. You put me on the spot.
Yeah. We can go right now. We can ask Kris some questions right now.
Yeah, you put me on the spot. I don't know what to say about myself. I've never had to answer this question before.
Yeah. So, if you want to ask Kris some questions, dacă vreți să întrebați pe Kris niște întrebări despre personalitatea lui, cum este el, sau despre basket, ce doriți voi, suntem pe fază.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell everyone. I'm a Texan through and through. I'm very nonchalant. I don't talk much. I just like to sit at home, play golf, and try new restaurants.
What are so we have a question. Do you plan on retiring at Chesemet?
It would be nice. It would be nice, you know, but I don't know what the future holds for me or Chesapeake, but I'm here until further notice.
We have another one. Somebody asked if you like golf.
Yes, I do like golf.
It's a big hobby of yours.
It is a big hobby. You know, my dream would be to retire from basketball and become a professional golfer, but I know that is not realistic, so I'm gonna just keep it as a hobby for now.
You don't have a lot of places where you can practice golf in your free time.
No, man, the King's Landing in Arati is closed. King's Landing, if you see this video, please open the golf course soon.
They probably should check it out. Salutare Alexandru, salutare tuturor. Dacă v-ați alăturat live-ului cu Kris, să știți că acum îl puteți întreba ce doriți. Văd că cineva a șters o întrebare. Poți să scrii din nou. You can also tell the people that are here that you built a golf shooting drill at your house.
Oh man, yeah, I built a golf cage in my backyard just so I can practice between practices. It's really sketchy. It's like hanging on to one side of the building, but it's holding up, you know, pretty good so far.
You can do your practice.
Yeah, it's doing its job.
Stefan is asking you what's your favorite NBA basketball player?
My favorite NBA basketball player?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's a hard one.
Well, my favorite player is retired, Jason Terry. You know, he played for the Mavericks, the Hawks, a couple teams. He was like the ultimate sixth man in the league. You know, mid-range expert. He was a combo guard like myself. So I mean, I really looked up to Jason Terry, man. He played his role. He was a stat stuffer, so I loved the guy.
Did you take something from his game?
His mid-range, man. His pull-up was mean.
Exactly like your crossover pull-up.
Yeah, sometimes when it's working. Yeah,
Sometimes.
I love this game.
Royal Prince, thank you for asking. He says, "Hi Kris, just wanted to ask you, what was your first impressions of the city when you first arrived in Oradea?"
Ooh, I don't know. I had never heard of the Romanian basketball league before I got here, and I was quite surprised when I got to Oradea. Though Oradea is really nice. It felt like home. You know, it's a small city. There's enough to do, and the food surprised me the most. I love Romanian food.
What's your favorite Romanian food?
The goulash that you guys make. What is it? Bab goulash? Yeah.
Bobuiaș.
Yes, man, oh, it's delicious. Bob
Nu so
goulash.
papanaș, sarmale.
Papanaș, sarmale, mamaliga, all that.
Yeah, Maya, let's go in a row. Vom merge pe rând, o să vă luăm întrebările tuturor pe rând. AC asks you, what's your favorite restaurant in Oradea?
Well, like Robbie was telling me, you know, Rustic is not technically in Oradea, but Rustic is my favorite restaurant, the one in Valley Felix.
What's your go-to if you go there?
Papanaș. The Papanaș is unmatched.
Denisa is asking if you are in Oradea with your family. If yes, can you tell us how did your family get used to this place?
Oh, they have it. My girlfriend works from like, you know, weird hours because the time zone's back home, and it's just been rough getting acclimated to the different time. But, you know, they visited before, so they were used to the food and the lifestyle a little bit, but just the time from the States to over in Europe, it's
hard to
it's
adapt.
brutal. It's hard to get adjusted. But after that, you know, it was smooth sailing.
They enjoyed their staying.
Yeah. So after that, it's been pretty well.
Maya asked what he asked also before. What's your favorite Romanian food? As you said, papanaș.
Papanaș. Papanaș.
Christy asks you, what's your favorite golf player? Favorite golf player.
What? Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods. And Phil Mickelson. He's top notch too.
No problem, Stefan. Thank you that you asked. Mulțumim pentru că te-ai alăturat. Kitana has a question for you. Favorite car?
My favorite car.
Yeah,
Just of all time?
I think all time.
Ooh, man, I like the classics. I really want a 1969 Chevrolet Chevelle.
This kind of
Yeah, it's really old. It's really old. But it's like, old school muscle.
Right.
No electrical system, none of that. Just
it's like a real old school feeling.
yeah. No, my dad, man, was a grease monkey. My mom too. She had an old school. She had a Trans Am, a Camaro. Like both my parents, they had like these old muscle cars when they were growing up. Yeah, I just kind of stuck with it.
Somebody asked you if you know a little bit of Romania, and if you know, you should tell the supporters something.
No, not much. Nu vorbești românește.
Ce faci, Kris? Cum ești?
Bine, foarte bine, tu.
Bine. Ce ai făcut astăzi?
That's all I know.
You know a little bit more, but it's not for today. Not for now.
Next time, next live.
Next episode. For how long have you been in Romania?
I think this is my 5th year. This is
So-
year 5.
Yeah, I think so. So you're kind of a veteran right now in Oradea.
I suppose.
You can be like a tourist guide.
Yeah, an extra check.
Yeah. Plan B. Marco asks you, Kris, who is your biggest fan?
Who is my biggest fan?
Yeah.
Oh, don't make me answer that. Don't make me answer that. I can say though, my biggest support system has always been my family.
Can you?
My son, my sister, they are always tuned in every game. They know the stats, everything. They are just unbelievable.
What can you tell us about having a good support system around you? Because this is a thing that really can help you develop yourself as a person.
No, it definitely makes a difference. Your support system is your backbone. When you're not having a great days, they always gonna be there to carry the load for you. And it definitely makes a big difference, for you mentally. Because off the court, if you're not comfortable, man, it's gonna affect you how you play. So, just having them there and having your back is gold.
Exactly. Thank you for your answer.
You're welcome.
The Royal Prince has a question. Do you play games like on PS4 or computer?
Ooh, no, not anymore. Hey, funny story. I used to play video games all the time, and then when my son became of age to start playing video games, and he would play them every day, and I would play them sometimes. So when he started beating me, I knew it was time for me to stop playing video games. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna quit playing video games. Here you go. I gave him my PlayStation and everything. So he's
So
the
that
champion.
was it.
That was it for me. When he started beating me, I'm like, he's 7, he's 6, 7. I'm getting beat. I'm done.
Yeah, I put it away. It's okay.
Yeah, it was time to stop. That's it.
I'll stick to golf, and it's okay.
Yeah, that's it now.
Kitana asks, what is your favorite expression in Romania?
Oh. My favorite expression in Romanian. Ce te fute pe tine grijă is my favorite.
We can't mute the sound, but it's okay. We'll move on.
When they ask,
We have one more question from AC. What's your favorite basketball shoe?
my favorite shoe,
Yeah.
Ooh, Kobe Bryant.
Which ones?
Ooh, I don't know. All of them. I like all the Kobe's. I love it. I played in the Kobe's from when I was young till when he died, I guess. R.I.P. Kobe.
Alright, how did the Mamba influence you?
Oh man, Mamba mentality, it influenced everybody. Just not from basketball, sports. Mamba mentality is carried over into every job. Whatever your lifestyle, all that.
We even have him with us right there on the wall.
It's just, man, his shoes are so expensive now. You know, like,
Yeah, I know.
I was looking up new shoes the other day, and they were $6,000 for one pair on StockX. It's ridiculous.
Just pass it for now.
Yeah, I just stick to my Paul Georges now.
So that you play in Paul George's?
Yeah, Paul George, the PG5s.
PG, that's your two goal in this moment.
Yeah, I only play in PG5s.
We have another question, but just give me 1 second. So Denisa is asking, do you have free time? Because I think she thinks that you are such busy during the days. And what do you do like in these free time, free days when you have them?
I don't know. It just depends how much free time we have. Usually it's only a day. Usually it's half a day. So I try to catch up on all the news back home. You know, talk to family, and you know, just handle business if I have something to do back home, and that's it.
I mean, it's not that easy being an athlete. Like, even when you have like 3 days, you have to recover. You have to catch up with the people that's close to you.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a grind, man. It's, you know, but this is the lifestyle we choose, and we make the most of it. You know, a lot of people have hobbies and things they can do in their downtime, which, you know, it's like a release. So
Yeah.
you know, we make time for what we can.
We have a very good question from Dave. He asks you, what's your favorite moment here in Oradea? Favorite moment?
My favorite moment in Oradea, I would say, I guess when we won the title the second time.
The second time?
Yeah, how we had like the big celebration in the center, and they built the stage.
Yeah, I know.
Like, did they build this stage before we won? They knew we were going to win or something. Like everything was perfect, you know. And the fans came out and they were doing like the speeches and everything. So you know, everybody showed a lot of love, and that was a good moment. It was a good feeling for everybody.
That was a really beautiful moment.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, you know, nobody expected, you know, us to win the championship 2 years in a row. So, you know, everyone really came out and showed support. It was a lot.
I had a question that was, I had to ask you some questions, but I'd rather let the supporters ask you. But how was running back to back? Like, how was winning 2 times in a row?
It was cool. I mean, like I said, the second time we won it in Oradea. You know, and the first time we were in Stowell, so we had to celebrate, you know, away from our hometown, away from our fans.
Yeah.
You know, but the second time we got to actually enjoy the moment with, you know, everyone in the city.
Enjoy the confetti.
Yeah, so it was cool. You know, it felt like, you know, it was a much better environment for us.
Brigitta asks you, what's your first impression about Oradea Arena? What was your first impression when you walked in?
The new arena?
Yeah.
Oh, that I get lost. That I get lost at some point trying to make it to the locker room, to the court. But nah, it was cool. You know, the new arena, it took some getting used to with the court and the goals, new basketballs, new everything. But you know, it's home, so we had to make it home.
I think we already made it home.
Yeah, for sure.
And the fans had a big impact in making this arena a new home for us.
Yeah.
Maya asks, what's your first tattoo and what's the meaning of it?
My first tattoo was a picture of an angel with a Bible scripture. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Because my grandmother is a big religious woman, and that was the one prayer she said, one scripture she said every time before we went to school.
Oh, so it has a big meaning for you.
Yeah, so it just, you know, it was like my guardian angel.
Beautiful, beautiful. Just give me 1 sec. The Royal Prince asks you something again. Does the new arena give you and the team a better vibe? And like even playing against Cholet, a team like Cholet, does the arena give you confidence for the victory?
No, I don't necessarily think it's the arena. You know, I just think it's the people, it's the fans. You know, I believe if the fans would have came out and gave the same support in Antonio Alexa, I think we would have had, you know, the same result. So I mean, you know, the people make the place. So it's just, it was us and that collectiveness from the fans and the players and the coaching staff and everybody that kind of makes it special.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, the more space definitely helps, I guess.
It's cool. It's cool that we have like everything. You guys have everything you need here. From conditioning, you have the 2 gyms, the recovery, the spa. Like I think it makes a difference.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely helps, especially the recovery methods is really big with professional sports. We need to recover properly. So.
Do you have water?
Yeah.
No, it's okay. Going on. So you have to make your first 5 Oradia all time. Can you give us your first 5 all time in Oradia?
My first 5, I can't. I don't know. I don't know the history of Aradia like that.
But let's say players you play with.
Okay.
Your favorite 5 teammates.
Okay. So, I'll give you at point guard, Muha Pasalic. Okay. I'll give you at 2, Sean Barnett.
Let's go.
I'll give you Martin Zeno.
Okay.
I'll give you Sean Dennison at the 4.
Okay.
And then Arturas Valeka at the 5.
That sounds good. What do you think that team would do right now in the championship?
Oh, dominate. Dominate. For sure.
Yeah, talking about these teammates, before we go further with the questions from the fans. Do you have any funny stories with them?
I knew this question was coming.
Of course.
I was telling Obi, man, about one time me and Zeno, we were at the gas station, and we had this old Renault that we rented from somebody. And I'm telling Zeno, I'm like, hey Z, look, it takes diesel. You know, put diesel in the car. He was like, all right, I got it. He's not paying attention. He puts benzene in the car, yo. So we get back in, we're driving, and it's the busiest time of the day. Cars, traffic is everywhere. The car just shuts down on us. It stops working. I'm like, hey brother, did you put, diesel in the car? He was like, I think so. So shit, hey.
What did y'all do?
Man, we were stuck. We were at this traffic light. Everyone's blowing the horn, passing by. They're talking to us through the window.
And they had to push
We had to push the car at least about 30, 40 yards to this empty spot in front of the police station, and we're just standing outside with the lights blinking. We had to call somebody to come help us. We had to leave the car there for like 3 days until they came and picked it up.
That's definitely a hilarious story.
Yeah, it was tough. It was hot. It was hot outside. We're sweating, pushing the car. Everyone's just looking at us like, what are they doing?
Who are these guys? What are they doing?
Man, it was fun.
And this was in the first week, right?
No, this was. We had a game the next day. Oh, it was game day.
Oh, really?
It was either game day or we had a game the next day. Because I remember we were going to Carino Island for the team lunch.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So y'all didn't even get to eat.
It was crazy.
Let's go on. Which is your relax your mind? Asks which is your favorite court from NBA and from Europe? Favorite court probably that you played in.
I don't know. Probably the Hornets Arena in New Orleans.
Oh, you played there?
Yeah. And back in college, we played against LSU in the Hornets Arena because my university is in New Orleans, and they let us play in the Hornets Arena.
Talking about university, which did you play against some like big players that went to the NBA or maybe EuroLeague?
Yeah. I played against Tyrese Thomas, Big Baby Davis. Derrick Rose?
Really?
Yeah, Tyreek Evans. I played against both of those. I played against Derrick Rose as a freshman when he was a freshman, and he was one and done. That whole team that was #1 in the nation at the time.
How many minutes did you play that game?
I played a lot. I played a lot every game.
Did you guard him?
Yeah.
How was Derrick Rose?
Shit, it wasn't good for me. He went right by me like a blur. Guy was super. He's the fastest guy I played against, yo.
Okay.
Lightning quick.
That's a big thing playing against D Rose.
Yeah, no, he was good.
And what about Tariq Evans?
Tariq Evans, he wasn't Derrick Rose, but he was good too. he's a good scorer.
Yeah.
You know, we had an easier time with that team than Derrick Rose's team. He was crazy.
Let's see what questions we have. So Bele Bogdan asks you, do you think in the future we could go and make it to the Europe Cup? And this is the first question, and the second question is, what are your expectations on the games against Cluj?
I definitely think that we can. He's asking if we can go further in Europe.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, for sure. I mean, that's the goal. We definitely want to see how far we can go and push it to the limits. And yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say that we're not trying to beat every team we come across. So I mean, we're definitely going to prepare for that Cluj game like any other game and do our best to win it.
Would you like, Maya asks you if you want to learn Romanian one day.
Yeah, I would love to learn Romanian. I do. I would love to learn Romanian.
I mean, in 5 years, you should have known more Romanian.
This is true. This is very true. But it's like everywhere I go, and when I speak to someone, here they typically want to practice their English.
Yeah, I know.
They just start speaking English with me, so I'm kind of like, all right, cool.
Papa nasa mare mici.
Yeah,
Ce
I'm
faci
like,
cum ești?
okay.
Ți-e na.
Romanian and another.
AC asks you if you think we can beat Cluj and win the championship. I mean, definitely.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say we can't. Yeah, I definitely think we have a great chance at, doing something special this season. Cluj is a good team. There are a lot of other good teams in our league this season, so
The league is tough.
yeah, we're gonna do our best to, make you guys proud.
Exactly. We have a question about your ritual. Do you have a ritual before a game, like on game day?
Yeah, I do. I can't disclose, that information. It's gotta stay. Gotta stay for me.
Okay.
No, I'm just joking. But yeah, I have my playlist that I put on before the game. I usually warm up, on the other side of the arena before I come with the team. Special ball handling and some weight room drills, and then I'm ready to go.
That's it.
Yeah.
We have another question. After these questions, we will stop the Q&A for a little bit. După această întrebare vom opri un pic Q&A-ul, deoarece vom mai avea câteva activități. Și vom reveni înapoi în finalul live-ului. Kris, how did you get along with the new members of the team? I mean,
I don't know how to answer that. We, it's like we never skipped a beat. I mean, everyone is professionals here. They come in and we know that we have to, build something in order to do something great. So, yeah, I don't think it was no button up the heads.
Nah, everybody bonded.
Yeah, everybody was pretty cool. We have a good group of guys, and it just so happened that Eric is from Texas too. So we had a little bit in common. So it was easy for me and him.
I don't know what the professor does, but you're from Texas. Gigi was from Texas. And
Yeah.
Eric is from Texas.
Some Texas boys. Oh man, there's something in the water out there.
Yeah, somebody was asking again, what's your favorite Romanian food? But we also talked about this. It's papanaș. So
Papa Nash.
that's his to go. We'll stop the Q&A for a little bit. Okay, we have another question, and then we'll stop it. You have they don't want you. Yeah, somebody doesn't want you to leave, Kris, and he's curious if you have a contract for the next season also.
Yeah, I do.
It's good. So it's good. We're gonna see you do plays like we'll show in a minute next year too. So we have a special segment right now. It's called What Were You Thinking?
I know this one. I can tell you before you played it. I thought he was going to block the shot, and I thought I had one of my teammates running close. I can just, flip it back. But neither one of those instances occurred, so I was just kind of like, miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have to look at it 3 times in a row.
It's a malfunction. Y'all didn't see the guy under the goal, but he fouled him. He hit my hand up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But before we start, I will comment it on the first clip. I will comment it. Then I let you go like
All right, play it.
play by play. But before I tell also the public in Romanian, momentul de față la acest segment îi vom arăta lui Kris niște videoclipuri din timpul meciului cu niște faze pe care le-a făcut. Iar el va trebui să ne explice ce a fost în mintea lui în timpul acestor play-uri. So let's go, Kris. So in this first play, like 3-4 games ago against Dinamo, go get the steal from Andake, go on the fast break. I was expecting a dunk.
Nope, not a dunk. Shacked in the fool.
Yeah, but at least Bobo got it back and put it back in the basket. You can see like the steal. You can comment it.
He started running so fast. I was like, oh, he's gonna block this. And I'm like, all right, I have Bobo right behind him, but Bobo didn't run so fast. So it was just
Yeah, so
my bad.
this happened this game. So next game you get exactly the same opportunity. Come here with the steal, go on the fast break and dunk it.
I learned my lesson. You gotta learn from your mistakes, right?
Exactly. And I talked with you like, man, I was expecting to see a dunk.
Yeah.
What were you thinking during this play?
Well, I knew for sure he was gonna try to block it because he told me after the play.
So here.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna block that. So
Here he had no chance. No chance.
no.
Okay, so moving on. We go way back. That's a throwback joint. What were you thinking during this play?
We were fighting for a championship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. Oh, that's Bobo.
Yeah, and Zeko.
Hey, we should send this to Bobo, man.
Yeah, that's Bobo. Yeah, that jump was.
Gotta attack the rim strong, you know.
Yeah, and right now, yeah, I put so we don't get copyrighted. I'll get it back 1 sec. Yeah, I'm curious here. How do you read the defender? I can go back. Yes, okay. How do you read and how do you react to the defender? Like, this is for the basketball players.
I don't know, man. Just his spacing, you know, his spacing was off.
And from what I see, you have no problem shooting with a hand in your face. And even here, Uzi.
Yeah, I mean, if I can see the rim, then I feel like I can get my shot off. If I think I got enough space, I can get the shot off.
This is enough space.
Yeah, for sure. His hand wasn't even up at first.
I'm talking about this dagger.
Look, like you see, hand down, man down.
You never celebrate, man.
I do. I celebrate, you know, quietly.
What's your favorite celebration?
I don't know.
So that was it with
A good
the.
night's sleep after the game. He asked me the same question, and I would definitely tell my younger self to always do your homework before going into a new situation, you know, a new team, new city. Always do your homework on every aspect of, you know, everything. The contract, the players, the coaches, everything.
The details make the difference.
Yeah, you gotta know what you're getting yourself into with everything. You know, it don't matter if it's basketball or a new job.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. And shout out to Gigi and his podcast and his book that.
Oh yes. Yeah, y'all definitely go get Gigi's new book.
Yeah, go search it. Go search it. It's really good. How are your early days in Oradea?
A lot less eventful than they are now. When I first got to Oradea, I didn't go anywhere. I was from the gym home. You know, I didn't venture out and do much.
Just train.
Yeah, just train back home and, you know, to the restaurant.
We have another question. What does the number 0 on your shirt mean to you?
That is actually a funny story. Can I tell the story of 0?
Yeah, okay.
So my first basketball number that I had was actually number 11. And when I was in high school, when I got to the 9th grade, you know, in Texas, if you're a little bit better at basketball, they let you move up to the varsity, the freshman team.
Okay.
So I played the freshman squad the whole year, and then when the playoffs came, I got bumped up to varsity.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I had 11 all the way up until my freshman year. And then when I got to varsity, I was like, yeah, coach, give me number 11. And the coach was like, yeah, 11 is not available. And I was like, what you mean? He's like, I'm saving 11 for, there was another guy coming from the football team. It was the coach's son.
Ah, okay,
The
okay.
coach's son, he saved the number for his son, and the only number they had available was 0.
So
And-
that's why.
yeah, and I had to wear 0, and 0 was like this big jersey. It fitted like a dress. I was a small, skinny kid, yo. It was so big. And so I had to wear 0. And I had a good game, one of the games, and you know, like I made the newspaper and they had that number 0 on the front.
Oh, they really?
Yeah, so
So that
after,
big shirt.
yeah, and the next year, like without asking, they made the jerseys with our names on and gave me 0.
Oh, so you stuck with 0.
Yeah, and I was 0 since then. I was like, all right, cool. All right, if this works, then
Angel
we're
0.
gonna roll with it. You know? 0 from then on.
Yeah, we talked about winning those 2 championships back to back. We talked about the fans, but how was the atmosphere in the city doing those two runs?
It was good. It was good. I mean, you know, ever since I've been in the Rowdy, the fans have always been very supportive of the club, and you know, they've always showed us a lot of love, even around the city. So, I mean, that aspect of, you know, being here hasn't changed.
Yeah, exactly. Well, do you have some memories with the fans? Like even like personal ones when they come up to you maybe sometimes and they do something.
I mean, you know, we have some big supporters of the team, and they always do nice gestures, you know, every now and then for you. And yeah, our fans just really make you feel at home. You know, even when we don't win, you know, you have some fans that give you some evil messages, but I don't think they're real fans. They just maybe they lost a bet or something, but you know, they always pick you up when you're down, stay behind you in the bad times. So.
This season especially.
And shout out to the fans, man, for being so supportive.
Yeah, this season has been a blessing so far from their perspective, being their atmosphere, everything.
Yeah.
And we talked like I didn't got to ask everything I had on the list, but like the fans pretty much rounded it up perfectly. We talked about your career, we had some fun jokes, but talking about Torade and you being a veteran here and having all these experiences, what would you also add up to this beautiful time that you had here?
I don't know, man. I mean, I guess the only thing that would be the icing on the cake is another championship, you know, which we're, you know, fighting for, you know. So, you know, we're gonna try to make the most of it, make the best of it, and fight for our goals. You know, that's the most important thing. We give it our all, and you know, we just see what happens.
It's gonna be if we can run it back, win one more, especially with the new arena, it's gonna be
Yeah,
incredible.
We don't want to jump the gun, but definitely we're gonna fight towards something special.
Yeah.
So
We're gonna fight, and
we'll see what happens, man.
even we show
It's a
them.
long season. We're gonna stay down and keep grinding.
Exactly. And even with Cholet, we kept fighting, we keep coming back, and that's what is special about this group of guys. You never give up. You know, everybody keeps fighting.
Yeah, we have a fighter spirit within the team. So
So I pretty much rounded it up with the segment. What were you thinking? With the
Shaq and the Fool.
like the fool. And questions I've had, the fans or the people that are around here, if they still want to ask questions, we are here, we are waiting the questions. Dacă vreți să mai puneți întrebări lui Kris, acum este momentul, el așteaptă cu drag. So pretty much we're waiting to see if somebody wants
see if they want to ask some more questions.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no big. still can't believe my boy is in 8th grade.
Me neither.
Man, he is full mustache, working on beard. I seen the peach fuzz over there. Yeah, you see.
Yeah, everything. Even for me it was crazy. And then I recruited him. And
No, but when you walked out, we were sitting there talking. And I asked him, I'm like, so man, what you studying in school? He was like, Kris, I'm only in 8th grade, man. I'm like,
What? I mean, not even high school.
no, your voice is deeper than mine. I'm like, you're not in 8th grade. Yeah.
Yeah, we got a question. What's your favorite team in the NBA?
Right now, I don't have one. I don't have one. I really don't. I don't even know who's.
Who are you watching? Like, do you watch the NBA in general?
Sometimes. I would have to say Houston, I guess.
Houston. I mean, they have a pretty young and good squad.
But I've always been a fan of San Antonio. You know, Popovich was my favorite coach for the longest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I loved his system, his style of play, everything.
You would fit perfectly in
Man,
his system.
Pop he was the guy, yo. He was my guy. But I was a big San Antonio fan. I loved Dallas. When my favorite player, Jason Terry, before he retired.
Yeah.
He was from Dallas, him and Dirk. That was my go-to team. All the Texas teams I support.
All the Texas teams. What sports are also big in Texas?
Ooh, football, American football. Basketball and baseball. Baseball is a big.
Yeah, baseball.
And Houston Astros, they're in the World Series right now. I think
Oh, really?
I think we're winning.
They're
They're
good.
winning right 3-2. I think if they win the next game, go Astros.
Let's go Astros. Alexandro has a question for you. EuroLeague favorite team?
EuroLeague.
Yeah.
That's hard. I don't have a favorite EuroLeague team. But I guess if I had to choose, it would either be what's the team? Partizan.
The Serbian team.
Yeah.
Partizan Belgrade.
Partizan or CSKA Moscow.
Partizan has a really nice system.
Yeah.
Like overall, doesn't matter the sport. They have a very good academy.
Yeah. They are tough.
I have a question for you. Do you think that you've reached your peak, or you are past your peak, or you're still there?
I don't know. I mean, I think if you ask anybody that question, they'll tell you, yeah, I can do more, I can do this. I don't know.
Physically, how do you hold up?
I feel good.
You came up in very good shape this year.
Yeah, I feel good. I mean, I don't feel my age, if that's what you asked. I don't feel my age yet.
You're like wine.
Ask me again after the season, it might be a different story, but yeah, for right now, I'm okay.
You're like wine. The older you get, the better develop.
Let's hope that's true. That stays true.
I hope that. So the questions are starting to come back. Vă mulțumim pentru întrebări și așteptăm cât mai multe. So predictions to free FIBA Europe Cup. Top 3 FIBA Euro Cup predictions.
I don't know. I don't even know all the teams that's in the FIBA Europe Cup right now.
Me neither.
But I'm gonna go research it for you because I just don't know all the teams.
Yeah, we have to do like a.
I'll take it one game at a time. But we have the next game with whoever. I don't look past.
One step at a time.
That's the best way.
In what order would you put basketball, golf, and target shooting? We didn't talk about you. You're a shooter on the court and off the.
Basketball, of course, number one. That's my main job.
But between golf and shooting?
Golf is like last. I mean that's the third one I picked up after shooting. I've been shooting since for years.
I've been with Kris at Target, and he's good.
I'm okay. I'm decent.
You have a good eye.
Obi he's an up and coming shooter. He didn't do too bad his first time.
I'm trying to get my skills. I don't know if I can get at your level, but I will try to put my mind to it maybe.
No, but they're just hobbies. Shooting and golf, We love our guns in Texas, so.
You never know when a croc steps.
Yeah, man, you never know. You might need it.
I mean, even as an athlete, you need things to relax, to get your mind off of.
Yeah, you need things that unwind you, man, and get you away from, I guess your stressors.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, it's a roller coaster.
Yeah, it's up and down, so you always need to take your mind off things. And what better way with some hobbies?
Hobbies and a good system around you, it helps a lot. Bogdan was curious, what do you think about the atmosphere between the NBA games and Europe games?
Man, the fans in Europe are definitely more active than the NBA.
Have you been to an NBA game?
Yeah, like, in the NBA, you won't get this type of atmosphere until playoffs,
So until then it's like people
Yeah,
just...
yeah, I mean, if you have a winning team, yeah, okay, maybe they'll show up for like a big game, and they don't really get excited until the fourth quarter anyway. But, man.
They enjoy their snacks.
Yeah, like in Europe, man, these fans, they jumping up and down, beating drums, they're screaming the entire game, like for the team, they're chanting. You see the fans section going crazy. I'm like, whoa.
Even last game, when the guys with the music had to put, we were rock, everybody was clapping their hands, everybody's going crazy. And those timeouts with the cheerleaders clapping their hands.
But in NBA they do that too at halftime and timeouts. But it's a different atmosphere. I mean, even when I was shooting free throws last game, the section with fans that's right behind the bench.
No.
It was going crazy.
The gallery.
I was like, bro, y'all behind our bench. Come on, man. Let me shoot. But nah, it's much different.
It is. It definitely is. AB says Richard, one of my favorite players.
Oh, thank you. Molten Mess.
Paola has a question for you. What's your zodiac sign?
Pisces.
You-
Fish.
So and you also like fishing, right?
I do like to fish.
So the fish goes fishing.
I know what I'm doing.
You're doing it right. What's the first sport you've practiced?
The first sport ever,
Yeah.
soccer,
Really?
football, for you guys.
So like
For me, soccer.
football.
Yeah.
And how did you
It
go?
didn't go well. Obviously, I don't play anymore. It didn't go well. My first time practicing, ever playing, I was like in elementary, and we had like this time to go outside and do some activities.
Yeah.
The activity of the day was like soccer, so I'm just new to the sport. I see him kicking the ball around. All right, cool. This doesn't seem too hard.
This looks pretty easy.
Yeah. So when I finally got the the nerve to get out there and do it, I jumped in front. One little girl, she was like nice. She was scoring goals, both hands, running past all the boys. Like I want to be on her team, but I couldn't at the time. So I jumped in front of her to stop the ball, and she kicked the ball so hard, and she tried to kick the ball through me. And it hit me in the nose, man, and I had like this mean nosebleed for like 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm young, like I'm, first grade, so I'm dramatic. I'm like, oh, my nose is broken.
Oh my God.
How am I gonna smell ever again? And it was horrible. And yeah, she kicked the ball straight into my nose, and then Kane got the ball and kept playing. Like no remorse for my injury, so it was over.
If that didn't
I
happen,
never played again. I was like, soccer is not for me.
put my boots in the.
Man, hey, look.
If that didn't happen, maybe you would play with.
Yeah, maybe if I
Messi
wasn't
and
traumatized,
Ronaldo.
but yeah, it was over.
But I think it turned out pretty good. You have like 2 championships with Chelsea and Orania. It's not bad.
Not too bad. Too bad.
And let's see what we have here. For now, we don't have no more questions. Yeah, talking about the NBA. At what games have you been to? Like, which one is the biggest game you've watched?
I don't know. I haven't been to any. Um, I've been to a few games in New Orleans with the Hornets. Been to one Rockets game in Houston, and that's pretty much it. Like I haven't been home. You know, when I was in college, it was the only time I was ever home to go to games. So, you know, after college, it's straight overseas, you know, just basketball all year round. And then I'm only home in the summer, so basketball's not.
Where did you start your where did you go like your first professional year overseas?
I went to Mexico.
And you had
Yeah, you know when I graduated college, that was the year of the NBA lockout.
yeah, I know
Yeah,
that.
so it wasn't even no chance for anybody to do training camps, you know, pro days, anything. So I had to go to Mexico. Everyone went overseas, and I went to Mexico for like 5 months, maybe 6.
That was it.
Yeah, that was it. And then I came home and it's been in Europe ever since.
Did you never try to go back like G League or make a run to the NBA or something?
Yeah. I had a few tryouts. It just wasn't for me. Europe it is.
You had a big success here, from what I think.
Yeah, it's been a good run.
Well, you also went away from Chesame after the championships. How was those 2 years? I think it's 2 years, right?
Yeah, it was good. It was good, man.
You've been to Poland and France?
Yeah, Germany, Poland, France. Yeah, it was fun.
Somebody asked if will you play in the national team?
Oh, I have no idea. That's not up to me. You know, they call who they call.
Yeah, I
So if
know.
they call me, I go. You know,
What experiences you have with the national team? Because you play some games for Romania.
Yeah, I mean, it was good. I guess the last time I played, we won in Luxembourg.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's,
it was the first time that I played the national team where we had that big success.
yeah, I know.
It was really cool, you know. So
It was a nice feeling playing.
yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
Let's see if we have something more. Where do you shop in Oradea?
Where do I shop?
Where do you shop?
Man, online.
Online?
Online.
You don't go to no stores in Oradea.
Sometimes, you know, when I go to Lotus, you know, I'm usually, if I go to the shoe stores, they don't have my size. So, yeah, I have to order everything online.
We crossed the hour mark.
Time's up. Oh, man.
You're tired of
We were just getting warmed up, guys.
Do you listen to music before games? If yes,
Absolutely.
yeah. Kris just told us that he has a pre-game ritual where he.
Yeah. I've got my pregame playlist every game.
Can you name some songs from your playlist?
Man, I don't think you would know. I listen to a lot of Texas artists. You know,
Like what kind of music?
Trey the Truth, hip hop, sometimes R&B, but not much. I don't like to.
Not on game days.
Yeah, I don't like to slow it down that much.
Do you know like that Kobe used to play that scary Halloween theme song before games?
Yeah. But everybody has, you know, their own ritual, I guess. I know some guys that I play with, they play country music. Some guys, one guy played like this classical music. He had on his playlist.
Classical?
Yeah, like the Beethoven type.
Really?
The symphonies, man. He would play that in his playlist.
I mean, the music is beautiful. We can
But everybody's different, you know. Everybody's different. So.
probably he plays like a ballerina.
Yeah. One of the guys I played with, he only listened to reggae, you know, and Afro beats. So everyone's different.
Dacă vreți să ne puneți întrebări la Kris, mai avem câteva minute. Like, somebody want to ask Kris more questions, we have some more minutes with him. We are open. The store is not closed.
Questions, más preguntas.
Link with the playlist on Insta.
They want the link to my playlist?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll send the playlist to Obi.
Yeah, we can put it. I'll put it on my story or on We'll see. We'll figure it out. A way. Man, it's been a lot of discussion so far.
It's been a successful session.
Yeah.
I'd say.
We have a good chemistry.
We should do this again sometime. Wink,
Take two.
wink. I can't.
You can
Fun fact: I've never been able to wink. Like every time I try to wink, this eye, they both go closed. So
You have an error, like system
yeah,
error.
I can't wink. I can't whistle.
You can't whistle.
Yeah, it's sad.
In which country would you like to live in?
I don't know.
I mean, you've been to some countries. I mean, you have like this is your over 10 years
Mhm.
professionally.
12 is my 12th year.
12 year, right? So
Yeah,
you've been to some places.
I don't know. I got countries that I would like to visit. You know, I would like to visit Italy, Spain. But I mean, I've lived in France, Germany, so definitely I can see myself living there. Romania.
Obviously,
No.
yeah, that's what I forgot to ask you. Talking about those two years being away from Chesime, how did you decide it and why did you decide to come back here? What was your thought process behind this decision?
I don't know, man. You know, Chesame has always been a family-oriented club. You know, they do everything the right way, and you know, it just makes you feel at home. You know, and the conditions are always, you know, very professional and stable. You know, with the pandemic and everything going on, a lot of things uncertain. So,
Yeah.
you know.
And even now with the war and the
Yeah, for
crisis
sure.
and
For sure. And I have a lot of buddies that's back home that stayed waiting for jobs to come that never came. So, you know, it was a blessing in disguise, really. Yeah. And, you know, some certain things happened financially with my Polish team, you know, and
Mhm.
I was like, yeah, man, I'm not risking it. So,
like statistic wise, that was like the best season you had, right?
yeah. Definitely one of them. For sure.
And the jumper is always wet.
Yeah, I mean, I had offers to go other places, but you know, Sesame is home, guys.
It's an important thing. Feeling comfortable in the place and
Yeah, you gotta go where you feel good, man. You know, where you wanna go and where you want it, so.
it's 5:05. We'll keep it up until 15 and we'll wrap it up. What you say?
Man, you the boss, man. You the boss. Obi's always asking me these questions, he's the boss.
I want to be like friendly and respectful, but
Hey, let me
I should
know.
be more bossy.
That's
Yeah?
what I'm saying.
We stay until 15.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So if anybody wants to ask more questions, we have 9 more minutes left. Dacă vreți să puneți întrebări, 9 minute, Kris este disponibil. How did you get used to the
Well, still getting used to it. Yeah, it's been a change, but you know, we've made it home, like I said before, and yeah, we're just gonna continue to, you know, try to make some history, you know, in this place.
We need to hang up some banners here too.
We definitely need to hang up some banners.
Maybe even yours one day.
Hey, I like that.
We definitely do. Favorite movie?
Favorite movie?
Yeah.
Tombstone. You've heard of Tombstone before?
Never.
Man, with Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday. Oh, the Western.
Nah.
You.
Maybe if I see it.
Oh my God, movie.
I'm not a big movie guy.
I'm disappointed. Man.
I'm outside. I mean, I don't stay in the house too much.
Okay, all right.
I'm outside.
So you have homework now.
Yeah, you have.
Tombstone.
Okay. You have homework on the Euro Cup teams. I have homework on movie session.
I'm getting it.
Being it.
But yeah, Tombstone, man, for sure.
Okay. I would try to. I would not try.
You won't be disappointed.
Okay. I trust you. I trust you in this direction. Somebody wants you to tell us more about the buzzer beater against CSKA Moscow.
Man, you know, that game, our head coach, he lost his mother like a few days before that game, and he didn't fly back with us because we were in Estonia for another game, and we came back and we had a game 2 days later, and then we had the CSKA game 2 days after. So like we weren't able to prepare much. But yeah, so like our assistant coaches was handling everything, man, and they were just telling us, hey, look, just play our game, play with no pressure, and just go out there, and be yourselves. So I mean, we just went out there, man, and just played, and it was no pressure. We were all comfortable. I think I hit my first few shots, and I was like, oh well, I think I might have a night. I kept shooting, I kept making, so yeah. When I got the steal at the end, I was just like, yeah, I'm not passing the ball. I got 3 seconds, and I'm like, I just put it up.
You felt good all game.
Yeah, I was rolling, so why not take the last shot? Yeah. And it went in, so cool. Hey, we won.
It's a good memory.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. And then my boy was playing at that time for CSKA, Mike James.
Ah, Mike James.
Yeah, so it was cool. It was good to win.
You were good friends with Mike James?
We know each other from back in college.
Ah, from college.
He went to school in my hometown.
Ah, really?
Yeah, so we crossed paths a few
He's
times.
tough.
Yeah, we worked out a little bit. He's cool. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, you know what we don't do? We don't advertise this enough. Like maybe we should tell the fans and the supporters to subscribe, give a share.
Right.
Maybe,
share, like.
Yeah.
And need to hit that bell notification to get notified when you post next time.
We need a support system around us.
Exactly.
So
support the YouTube channels.
Exactly.
Everything.
Give it a share. Give a comment about how nice guy Kris is that he joined, and let us ask him a lot of questions.
Hey, or leave some spam. Just leave something.
Exactly, man. Well, we gotta make a second episode for sure.
Yeah. For sure, y'all. Until next time, guys.
We're getting there. We're getting
Oh,
there.
not there
We
yet.
have 5 minutes more.
Okay, not there yet.
5 more minutes. What would you choose, Kris? It's a very important question. I need you to look me in the eyes after you drink water. So, a 3-point winning shot in the final, in the championship final, or Final Four in the FIBA Europe Cup. Wait, I read out, okay? So what would you choose? A 3-point winning shot in the championship final or in the Final Four in the FIBA Europe Cup?
What's the difference?
I don't know.
Both.
Why not both?
Yeah, both.
Why not both?
I mean,
as long as we win.
hey, look, a game-winning shot in any game, is
The game winning
it's
shot.
a game-winning shot, So you either gonna make it or miss it. It's just if you got the confidence to take it, take it. If not, you can't pass the ball.
Exactly. Yeah. Any more last questions? We're getting there. If somebody want to talk with Kris, if not, we're gonna wrap it up soon. Thanks for joining, everybody. Subscribe, share, repost. Abonați-vă, share-uiți. Ajutați-ne în privința asta, deoarece vom mai avea multe episoade în această direcție.
Let us know what you think down in the comments.
Yeah, give us some feedback.
We love to hear from you.
Yes. We're not maybe professionals in this industry, but feedback would help us get there.
Yeah. We're trying to uplift our amateur status.
Exactly. You know what we didn't talk about? Your vlog. How did you start vlogging, or why did you do it?
Oh man. You know, I had so much footage over the summer golfing. Like,
Yeah.
I have so much on like my camera back home, and I just left it in Texas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have so much, man, and I'm always recording. My boys are recording. And my little sister was like, "Kris, why you don't just do a vlog? You know, you always have your recordings when you come home from golfing." I'm like, you know what? That's a good idea. So I'm always recording anyway. So yeah.
It's fun also editing. I mean, it's a good thing to relax after practice or something.
Yeah. So that's just how it came about, man.
So go subscribe also to Kris channel. Go check it out. He has a nice video at Dedeman when you can really get to know him better.
Man, the people at Daddy Mom were looking at me like, please leave. Like, just get out. I was walking around with this camera, man. The guys were like, but yeah, it was fun.
In Romania, like people are not that used to vlogging. I mean, some guys do it, some of the people do it, but like you walk on the street with a camera, some old guy comes.
Yeah, it was funny. The looks I got were really funny stuff. But it was cool, man. No bad vibes.
What's your favorite thing about the city of Oradea?
I guess the fact that it's not a really large city.
Yeah.
You know, it's not too small. You know, there's enough to do. There's really nice sights. You know, the architecture is very, I'd say, pleasant. You know, you can.
Art Nouveau.
Yeah, there's a lot of history, you know, in the city that you can actually go and see and take pictures, be a part of, and yeah.
You go a lot of times in the town hall tower.
Yeah. You go up there and they have a lot of, they have like the little art galleries around the center that you can go in and see the art and see the artists and what they have, what's new, what's old.
You should go do like an action. Go take a pic with Kris Richard in the city town tower.
Man, yeah, it's really nice though. You know.
Yeah, the town is nice. I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
so
well,
if you just want to get out and go do something one day, you can. There's certainly things you can go and do.
and then it's also quiet at the same time.
Yeah, true.
I think this will be the last question. If some other more don't appear. What's the first thing you bought with the first money that you got, the first check you got?
Ever?
Yeah.
My
From professional career.
Man, I don't remember that far back.
Or what's your first big purchase, let's say?
I used to be horrible with money. Like when I first started getting paid, I was terrible with my money. You know? I think like I went and bought a car. Yeah, I went and bought like the new. At that time, it was like a new Challenger, the Dodge Challenger.
So you want the
It was a V6, but for me, it was
yeah.
look. But yeah, I went and bought this car, and I was like, there's nothing wrong with the car I had. Like, why did I need to go and buy this? But yeah, I was horrible with money, man. So it was bad.
You get wiser with time and how you deal
Yeah,
with
you
it.
live and you learn, you know?
Exactly. Do you have a dog? It's a question from somebody. Maybe you should guess.
Yeah, we got a dog. A corgi. His name is Bruce. Yeah, Bruce is the coolest, sleepiest dog you ever know.
What you think about the person who rescued this?
What else you got? Come on, ask some more questions, Joe. What else we got?
Yeah, and also type if you want to see a vlog with me and Kris. Let's do a vlog. I mean, people probably want to see something like that.
We should do it. We should definitely do a vlog.
We should do it. Well, what you want to do?
I've been asking Obi to do a vlog with me all season. All season I've been asking him to vlog with me, but we just haven't had the.
We haven't had the opportunity, but and I've also, I think the first time I've asked you to do like a podcast, it was like last season before the playoffs, and this is the first time linking up together doing something.
Not my fault, guys. Not my fault.
Nah, not the dog's fault.
Yeah, for sure.
But we definitely need to make a vlog. I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. They gotta wait and see. But it'll be nice. It'll be special. Just
if somebody wants to see a vlog with us together, especially filming Kris in his free time,
if somebody wants to see Obi on the golf course,
and
drop the comment, yo.
and Kris building something, drop a comment if you want to see it.
Oh yeah. I'd like to get my hands dirty.
Yeah. Oh, we got a good opinion.
Okay, what is it?
1v1 basketball in the park, in the best park in Nevada.
Okay. I think I have to run that by my superiors first, but yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, we have to talk about that with our bosses,
Yeah, let's do that.
but it won't be that easy. As long as it's not dunk on me, it's good.
Don't you see that layup?
No, I don't know what the heck you're talking about.
Man, hey. Yeah, man, we'll do something.
Yeah, we'll do something. But nobody replies back. Don't you want to see a vlog with Kris?
Give him time. We just asked.
Probably some delay on the vlog.
Yeah, you gotta give him time. They're thinking.
It's a lot to process.
Yeah, easy.
But low-key vlogs are really funny. And
Man, like I get bored sometimes, so vlogging is
it's a perfect
the
escape.
best way to unwind and you let loose.
Vlad Marino just made a bet that I will beat you in the 1v1.
Vlad? Who's that guy? My guy, Vlad, man. Hey, Vlad, we miss you, yo.
Shout out.
We miss you around here, man.
We need to see you again.
Yeah. When you come and visit, man. Hey, look.
When Vlad will come back, we'll make a vlog with him too.
He better. If he does not show his face in our next vlog episode,
We're gonna cut ties.
now I'm gonna tell his father. I'm definitely gonna snitch. He better come back and be in our vlog.
That's a bet. Until now, nothing more.
Gata. Gata.
Gata. We can wrap it up, I think. Thanks for everybody that joined in with Kris. If you want to say something to all the supporters.
Nah, man, just thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the questions, all the responses. Thank you guys for having me and showing me so much love and support, in my time in the radio. So, see you guys at the next game.
Vă mulțumim că ne-ați fost aici aproape. Noi ne-am distrat. Am avut parte destul de multe întrebări. Kris vrea să facem partea a doua, așa că part 2 is on the way. I'll let you finish, wrap it up.
Mulțumesc frumos, la revedere!